Today I'm going to show you guys how I modify my car from looking rusty and dusty to a nice sports looking and a nice feel that when you drive it every day, people be looking at your car or you'll be feeling so nice in your car you want to drive it even when you don't want to go nowhere. So first, I started off with the rims. As you can see, the rims got a lot of cracks and deep curves rashing it like. So yeah, the rashes are real bad. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a spray can filler, which is 2-in-1, and then I'm going to use Rust-Oleum. It got a glass block, and then I'm going to finish off with some clear, with a 2-in-1 clear and filler. I got it primed. Then after getting it primed, then I put the block on it, let that dry, and I do it 5 minutes apart. Spray it for 5 minutes, then let it dry for the next 5. I leave it overnight for like 24 hours, and then the next day I put the wheels back on the car, and this is the finishing look. Then the next day, I planned on spraying the handles, so I got it all prepped up, taped off my mirror from getting overspray on it. And then I started doing it one by one and make sure it's all taped up real good. And this is the finishing look. After spraying it, then I leave that for like 2 hours to dry. Then I remove the tape from it. And then for like 24 hours, I try not to touch the car because I don't want to put any fingerprints in it, because that is very vital. You don't want to have a bad spray job, then you put your fingerprints in it. So yes guys, right here I got a hit from a pizza delivery guy. He did pay for it, so that's a good part. There wasn't no worries about it or nothing like that. But yeah, I had to remove the fender, the bumper, and put on a new fender and a new bumper. Inside. I'm planning on spraying the car and make sure it got a different look, because black is a really basic and a everyday normal color, because most cars are black or white, so spray it in something very unique or different. So stick around to see how I transform this from looking just black to a unique color. A definitely one-on-one color for this type of car.
Trust the process.
So yeah, I had the sand on the grill. I was just prepping it while I did off the car, so I got it sanded down because I'm gonna spray that in matte black. So this is the finishing result with the new fender on, the new bumper on, and the front grille in full black. And these are the messed up parts. It wasn't that bad, but that doesn't look good on the car, so I had it removed. And then on the next day, it's time to spray the car. But when I went to get to spraying, I realized the gun that I'm supposed to use to spray the car, it's not working. So that was a big no-no for me. So that same day I had to leave the car and go buy Arbor Freight. and I got a real deal on a nice gun that I use. It was an electric gun. So this gun I had bought off Macari, I think. So it was used, it wasn't brand new. And the guy that sold me, I think he knew that it wasn't working and he still planned to get it sold. So, you know, you live, you learn. I did get it sent back. My next step was getting the car sanded. I used the Orbital sander. It's electric. And I just take my time and make sure it's all sanded down. This is a process that you don't want to rush, so make sure you take your time. This is the finishing result after getting it all sanded down. Then my next step was making sure the car is all masked off and taped up properly so that there won't be no overspray on anywhere that I don't want to get sprayed. Like the grill that I want all black. Got to make sure the wheels are taped off, the handles, the headlights, stuff like that. And this is the finishing result of how it looks after getting it all taped up. Next step is now to get it sprayed. And after getting it taped up, I make sure I wipe the car down very thoroughly with rubbing alcohol, or you could use like hand sanitizer, because that's a good remedy as well. And make sure it's all clean, no fingerprints, no nothing, because you don't want that to disturb your paint job. After doing the base, then the next stage is to get the clear on. If you make a run while putting on the clear, that's more fixable than to get a run when putting on the base coat, because that's more difficult. Basically, you'd have to start all over again. You have to make sure that spot get dried, then you'd have to like sand it down, and basically you'd have to make sure that spot is dried, and you'd have to re-prep it, then you'd have to do all the first basics all over again. Now it's time for the clear. And what I did, while mixing the clear, I put some pearl in it, and this is what it looks like. The pearl gives it a color shift effect. While it's in the sun, it's gonna be looking pink, or it might look a little orange, yellow, depends how the sun hits it. And this is the finishing result after getting the car all sprayed and complete. So now I'm gonna leave it to dry for at least 30 minutes before I start unmask the car, because you don't want to wait too long. That way you don't get the tape all stick to the car, and then it's always good to unmask your car while the paint is still wet. And then this was the finishing result after getting it all sprayed and cleared. I unmasked everything. Make sure I took my time while unmasking it. I did remove the emblems. But it's not done yet, guys. I still got a lot more to do, so just stay tuned and continue watching. You don't want to miss this. So the sun was out and very nice today, and this is how the color shift look that I was telling you about.
It look pink.
As you can see, it look pink right up there at the pillar. Depends how sunny it is or which direction the sun hits the car.
With the orange.
So in this video now is where I'm gonna be putting on a racing stripe, because I always wanted to do that to my car. So this is what I'm gonna be doing. So I make sure my tape line was all straight as much as I could. I masked off everything properly where I didn't want any spray to go, because you definitely want a pristine, a very clean look. And this is how it looks after getting it all masked off and stuff. So now it's time to spray. And this is how it looks after getting it sprayed up. I use a can spray that I purchased at Walmart. It took about just one can, and I did touch up the door handles as well, because I wanted it to add a more glossy finish. I used a different clear that I purchased from Amazon. It was a more higher quality clear, because I wanted it to really pop. So with the racing stripe, I sprayed it 3 times, 5 minutes apart. And then with the clear coat, I sprayed it 5 minutes apart, 3 times as well. And this is the finishing look, looking real nice and straight, no problems. And then I did this to the gas can as well, just to do something different. This is how the door handles look. So I went ahead and I started restoring the headlights, which was sanding it down. First I used a 320 grit sandpaper. Then I used a 400 grit sandpaper to finish it off. Then after that, I get it all cleaned up. Then I use the Amazon clear coat because it's a very good quality one, and I use a glass cleaner to clean off any fingerprints or residue, and then this is how it looks, better than it was. And then after that, I went ahead and put some side skirts on. They're real firm. They won't go nowhere, definitely. Now it's coming on just like I want it to look. And then guess what, guys? The next day, the rain was falling real hard. Then when I came out, a tree landed right in the back of my car. I'm grateful that it was in the front and it was the back, so it was shocking, but I still didn't complain because I knew I was gonna get it replaced anyways the next day. So this is how it looks. Glass all over the place. It was bad. I had to do a lot of cleaning. It hit my dashboard at the back. And then this is how it looks the next day. Got it replaced. Then the following day, I installed some shark fins, which is on the top of the car. And a small little, it wasn't really like a spoiler, but I put it on back of the trunk. I did install a vinyl wrap, which is on the siding. It got a different look, a unique look to it. And I did install a sticker on the hood. And I did install an emblem right on the side fender. I'm planning to put some more stickers on it just to get it looking a little decorative. And I did install the Nissan logo, so when you open the door, it looks cool. And this is how it looks at night. I purchased that light on Amazon. Then I did install a light on the back right by the shark fins. It's also an indicator as well, alongside being a brake light. So I'm displaying how it works. Also, I did install some lights in the car under the seats. It can be changed to any color that I prefer. And I definitely love that door logo. It gives it a pop, and whenever I open the door, I can definitely see where I'm stepping. Also, I will be replacing that radio to an Android stereo. I did install underglows. This is how it looks. Also, it can be changed to any color that I prefer, but I specifically like to set it to just one color. And these lights I really like, but I can't be using red, neither blue, because it's interference to the police. And if I drive on the road with those colors, they will definitely pull me over. I got a cover for my key. I got this on AliExpress. I did put some stickers on my front lid. And I did spray my calipers as well. And I did put some stickers on it as well. And I did put some honeycomb vinyls on the headlights and the brake light, so when the sun hits it, it gives it a rainbow look. Walk by faith, not by sight. I did got this steering wheel cover that I had it stitched on. And this is how the radio look that I told you that I was going to install. Everything works. Reverse camera comes up. The steering wheel control comes up. Everything works accordingly how it should. It is very smooth, very fast. The volume can be controlled by the steering wheel as well. And to switch from next to previous track. Then now I'm going to switch the channels. Also got CarPlay as well, so when my phone is hooked up to it, it shows exactly like an iPhone. And then I added this as well to it. And also I did added some stickers to my front lip and no fear on the bumper. And I did add that to my muffler as well. And I did also add a diffuser. And also I did got that little piece of thing that was on the trunk and replace it with a duckbill spoiler. I got this off eBay. Looks much better. And that is it, guys. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more and make sure to like, share and subscribe. Y'all stay safe and have a blessed day.